What's up, guys? Just wanted to show you I finished my PC build for the lazy lounge room. Sorry about the mess. One dog's there. The other one's probably in one of the blankets somewhere. But yeah, here's my finished gaming PC, if you call it. So there's 3 PCs in here. That's a RTX 3090 Founders Edition, RTX 4090. It's a MSI, and I'm sorry, that's an Asus, and this is also an Asus, but this is an Asus TUF RTX 5090. So I got 3090, 4090, 5090, and I just moved them from my gaming PC to the next, whenever the new system came out. So I know you guys are looking at it, you're saying, what the hell is all those fans doing? But the whole back of the RTX 5090 TUF edition, at least, is completely open. Well, at least the fins and stuff are completely open, and so those fans are light. I had them; they're extra, so they're on exhaust, and it keeps my my video card nice and chilly. And I just got done playing Battlefield 6, and so the temperatures are up. So it's 37 degrees, and the CPU's 46. So that's not bad for plasma. I was playing for hours. So yeah, this is like a fit I wanted, the wider case, but it won't fit in between, this table, and I can't put a bigger table in here yet, but I have some ideas. Thinking to sell that cabinet, get one of Jason's Integrum maybe cabinets, the big cabinets, and then I could move this table and put it on the other side. I don't know, but yeah. So this is the desktop. This is my info panel that I made, and I don't know. Now Corsair is making them, where you can buy it. It's a bigger screen, and Corsair is charging I think it's like $300 in Best Buy for it, when you can get this 8-inch one from Amazon for under $20, literally under $20, and as long as you know how to program it, it's just as good as the Corsair one, if not better, because I feel like it fits better. The Corsair one's like the whole length of the thing. I wouldn't be able to put it up here, I think, because you can see, look how close the monitor barely makes it. Every screen in here is an OLED that you see, including this. The box is actually in the kitchen. It's a mess over there because I gotta throw out the thing. That's the actual box for the monitor. It's the one. It's PG 32 something or other, the ROG, but it right now it's at 4K 240 hertz. But you can change it to 1080p 480 hertz. I never changed it to see what it would be like playing at 480 hertz. But if anyone ever owned a plasma TV, your TV ran. Plasma TVs are run at like 600 hertz. So I always hear people talking about, I wonder what it would be like to play. You haven't been playing. If you ever owned a plasma, you have been playing at that speed. Your video card probably couldn't come close to actually put it out like that. But and then here's my my cabinet. I love the marquees. It's just amazing. And I got my Stream Deck and my Japanese anime. There's actually stats on there, believe it or not. So I could watch it. I like to keep an eye on all my temperatures and everything. This got two Sindens. If you can see, they're in holsters on each side. And what's crazy is look how long the cables are. Hold on. Let's put this chair back in to the computer desk. Apologize for the look. It's not even close to being. Look how long I can go to the other room with these, and that's so because if you look, I can mirror my PC or the arcade, so you'll see it's in a track mode. So it should it's Big Paws Cave. See Big Paws Cave on the 84-inch. And back up. Also on the couch. Look how big that fucking is. And look how amazing it looks. That's of course, it's an LG C2 OLED, the 84 edition. They didn't even carry it in the store. I had to have it delivered separately. It was awesome. It looks amazing. I had a projector, and there's just nothing like an OLED, and it's amazing. And you're watching movies. Get my fan. It has a million different lights that you can change, and you can see it lights up the ceiling. It's above there. But I don't even use the Sindens, even though I could. I got a black one and a green one. Obviously, I don't stand here and play. And then over here, I got you see, there's the white one. I got so I don't have to keep pulling out the cabinet if I ever need to get back there. I got USB ports. I ran over here. I have that. This is super long wire. You can see it's all that wire is this wire. But when I roll it up, this hook isn't strong. It keeps falling off this hook. This is all that one wire, and it's a USB 3.0. So I can hook drives and stuff up or whatever I need to the actual cabinet and make changes without having to. Because you can see pulling that out would be a pain in the ass. This has the drawer that comes out. This hides obviously. This battery's dead, or I would have shown you. But look, I can sit on the couch, play my. I got on this. I got the Hyperspin builds, and I have I have Integrum's drive, Jason's drive, his new drive, the new. I think it's 16 terabyte. But see, I got mostly M.2s in here, so yes, that tree is still there. That's a little, it's like a little plant. I know it's a Christmas tree, I just didn't take it down. And the dog's stockings have all treats in it. So I just leave it there and I hand them the treats. But so yeah, so you can sit there, you can play there. But another thing I got, let me just put this back on the shelf. Put this wire in there so I could charge. It's never gonna charge because I always turn. But look, and then I got my retro shooters. I haven't even hooked them up yet. These are the new ones with the lights and all that stuff. I mean, these things have weight. A couple guys were displaying these on their channels, and compared to the Sinden, man, this thing feels like a real gun. Like, seriously, the weight is almost like my Glock 40. This is actually bigger than my Glock 40. The handle is, because my hand kind of is almost at the very bottom of the Glock. But what I was going to do, I'm going to hook these guns. I'm going to hook up to the 84-inch, but these need the what do you call it? The receivers. As you can see, there's the IR transmission. I gotta put them on it so I could play. Whereas the Sinden, I could play the Sindens now because that's the one good thing about the Sindens is you just hit the button and it puts the white border on it and you're playing. But I hope you could see how gorgeous like these games look on like this. These are old school games and everyone says, not everyone. Oh, you can't use HDR. Don't use HDR. If you there's programs that are in the Windows store that allow you to calibrate your monitors or TVs so that HDR doesn't look disgusting in Windows, because it really does. Windows 10 mostly. Windows 11 is not so bad, but Windows 10, it's a simple app. I think it's HDR converter. Or you look it up in the App Store. I think it's like $2, and the people, it got all these bad reviews because the people, they say I make my you go through the steps of just sliding the slider back and forth to adjust to set your HDR intensity, right? And it's all filled with negative reviews, 2 stars, 1 star, etc. Oh, I make a profile and it doesn't. I don't know where it is. Like, it's literally right on your display page. I just opened system display, and for all the people that cry that it's fake and they just robbed you, look right here. Color profile. Look, I got 2 of them made right now. I usually delete the other ones. So these people are voting down the app because they don't know where to look for their, for where it actually is. So I think that's. I've been playing Battlefield 6. The new map just came out. The new map is pretty awesome. I'm not gonna. And then, of course, I got my baby here. There's all the dog's toys I keep under there, and here's the case. It's hard to see, but that's the RTX 3090 Founders Edition. That car's a beast too. And now, look at the lights I have underneath my cabinet. Instead of running the light, running one strip all the way around, where it's 144 on each strip, I just got 2 of the big giant. Those circles are 9 rows back. They're insane. They look like big giant titties. Can you say titties on YouTube? I don't know. Whatever, I said it. But they're awesome because they light up the entire thing, and you don't have to go crazy setting them up. They're the same as the speaker covers, except for they're bigger. These are 6. So if you ever want to change your cover, your speaker covers, they're always the 6 row one as far as the lights go. And if you look, they're literally. They're not sitting on the speaker or anything, so you don't got to worry about that stuff. I have everything. What do you call it? I have the music off because of YouTube. But wanted to show you. Hold on. Is it gonna be too loud? So this is low as I can make it without muting it. But I don't want to take a chance. So this is people ask me about the build. So where do we start? There we go. So you got Visual Pinball X, random table. So this is just a script that anyone can make and then you put the artwork. You go in, and you see it picked 10 games, 10 tables. So is it right? So you see Hulk, Deadpool, right? So now you go back. Now you go back in, 10 new tables. So that's how you can, if you have all these tables, it picks it from. It's not just VPX. That's why it's not in the VPX folder. It takes it from everything. So this table right here. This is from this. That was from Zachariah. That's on Steam. You could download all those tables. Knight Rider is Pinball Effect. No, Future Pinball. This one is Future Pinball again. Visual Pinball X. Visual Pinball X. Pinball FX. Visual Pinball X. So that's like that. That's cool. That's a cool script to put in, because when we have all these tables, if you're not a professional like pinball player, you're never gonna know what games to play. So it's nice to just try them out, the different ones. So I got Visual Pinball X. That's where most of the games I think I have. So let me just. So now we're in. I just went into Visual Pinball X. Wait. I have 644 VPX tables, and that's because a lot of them are updated. So like obviously you see these playlists, most played. Anyone can add that. Favorites you can add. A to Z you can add. The MX are the virtual. That's for the high def matrix and stuff. Those are all tables that I was shown how to program the DOF online, the DOF config tool that you see. This is the best playlist. Rudy's Pinball. All his tables. This is the version of tables you want to get. So if you're on a website, or I don't think it's a website. I don't know if he posts them on. But if you're in his Discord, you get, if a table comes out, you get his version. So I have 63 of his tables, and so these are also in the main VPX playlist, but this just breaks it down. So these are all his, and all his tables are perfectly set up correctly, like front to back, height wise. If you can see, even he has side art. See the side blades, and he sets the color tones and everything. It's just amazing looking. I'm trying to think. I know I show Batman a lot, but Batman, because people always wonder. They always get a shaker motor, and the last time I had the shaker motor on, I thought it was too. Okay, so it's almost at halfway right now. Almost at halfway. So the shaker motor. I'm going to keep the volume off. It's muted, say. So you should just hear, I have solenoids, a gear motor, shaker motor. Everyone says you don't need a gear motor. It's really, it's kind of pointless. You should get a gear motor and you put it right here. That's what that was. You hear that noise? That's the gear motor. So, and if you mount it right to this wall, you'll get the most sound of it. So I'm going to put some coins, and I don't know if you're going to hear it because I have it muted. Yeah. should hit a gear motor. That was a solenoid. I'll just do the fire button. So there's all, those are all my solenoids. If I could spin that, you'll hear. Heard it? Whenever I spin that thing, that's gonna go down drain. See the crane? That's the gear motor. Like you don't think that it's in a lot of games, but it actually is. And in Ghostbusters, that's basically the Slimer is on the edge of Ghostbusters. The strobes, I think the strobes give a good effect. Just trying to show you the matrix a little bit. It's weird without the music. So do I have go? I think here's a Ghostbusters in here.
Are you ready, kids?
SpongeBob. Awesome table. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Do I not have it in there? Yeah, I have the back one. So now these are at 49. Like I said, these are all the tables with it, where I put in all the special effects to the.
Please wait. I am now loading up the game. Have fun.
Oh, that's loud. The volume down to 2. It's set at 20%, but it's still loud. See, there goes Slimer. Right down the middle. It's hard playing one hand. It's hard playing Ghostbusters with 2 hands, to be honest with you. It's an awesome looking table, as you can see. The pop pack. I don't know if you can see the three-dimensional ghosts appear here. Right down the middle. So yeah, guys. So I think so. Those are the visual pinball. That was all visual pinball stuff. So I have the visual pinball. That's for the Matrix. These are Rudy's tables. They're amazing. And then you got all those playlists that come out. I showed you the random. This is just all tables. You got favorites, flipperless tables. I got there's 4 games in here that you don't need. See what I'm saying? So you can play ice cold beer. Got the full jukebox. That's on everyone's arcade. You know, on everyone's regular cab. I got 502 main games. You know what I'm saying? So 502 main. You got a horror collection. So these are all, you know, these are just playlists, you know. So there's 87 tables in there. Kids tables. This is future pinball, so probably won't be a lot. I don't have there's 8 future pinball tables there. I don't really play future pinball, but superhero tables, music tables. I think there's 70 tables with rock bands. If you know, one of these is on the side of my the Aerosmith is it's on the side of my cabinet. that picture right there. Sports, movies, Stern tables, Pup Pack tables. You know, everyone knows the Pup Packs. That's where they plays the movies. Pinball Wicked is it's only one game from Steam. Black Flaggers. These are all the Zakaria tables. 123 of them. Those are like more old-fashioned. FX3. Everyone's played FX3. FX2. We only have 5 in here because these 5 tables, Zen lost the copyrights to them, and that's why they're not in FX3. So that's why they're there. This is the new Pinball FX. 125 of those tables, and Pinball M is the horror tables. There's 7 of them. I think I'm only missing 1. Future Pinball. I got 64 of them. So 64 is actually a lot. But I mean, I think my battery's gonna die. It's getting pretty dark. But I'll see if this will load. It usually takes long to load, but everything in here is running off Gen 4 M.2 drives. So because it doesn't take up any space, these games. All those games that you've seen, so what, this is about 1,000. They all fit on one drive with Windows, and you'll still have around 400 gigabytes free if you had a 1 terabyte drive. I have two terabyte drives in there because what I do is every month I clone my main drive to the second drive. Takes up no time because it's 2 M.2 drives, and then you always it's always backed up, so in case anything goes wrong you could just
This is Red Leader
Floors in. The Death Star salt.
Morning, Zen 5 standing by.
In case any, this is one of the coolest tables. Look at that. I can only use one hand, it sucks.
Don't underestimate the force.
Look how awesome that is.
You okay back there, R2?
Oh, of course I changed it.
Always a people plan.
So if you can't see, see the gun is going off, and then you got the TIE fighter shooting at it.
R2, see if you can give me a clear image on that target.
Don't underestimate the force.
It's Darth Vader.
Your destiny lies with me, Skywalker.
Let go of your conscious self.
That's it.
On instinct.
It's one of the best tables you could play, but it's future pinball, so if you don't know how to set it up, it's a nightmare. So that's it. There she is, my little lounging area. Love playing on the big TV. Hey, I gotta ask Vic. Will his cabinet, his Vic style cabinet, will it hold an 84-inch? I think that'd be too close anyway. You'd have to. I think 65 is the biggest. All right, guys. Peace out. She's still sleeping? Yep. All right. Have a good one, guys.